और हम कहाँ हैं और किसके पास जाएं। और अमेरिका को ये टेक्नोलॉजी चाइना से भी लेने पर इतराज है। तो नाज़रीन, सोचने का लम्हा है कि आइंदा सियासत में किस तरह शमूलियत की जाए और अपने कीमती फंड्स किस पार्टी को दिए जाएं। नाज़रीन, आइए देखते हैं इस इलेक्शन की कुछ हाइलाइट्स। लादा फरमाइए। अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं यहाँ पे हेडक्वार्टर रिपब्लिकन के हेडक्वार्टर में मौजूद हूँ बर्बैंक पर, और यहाँ पे काफ़ी जो है दिलचस्पी पाई जाती है और लग रहा है कि they are getting the house. Kevin, what's your views about today's election? I think Republican is going to win.
Yes.
A lot of seats.
Yes, we're very excited. We're thrilled, and we are looking forward to victory here in California.
I don't like what Obama's issues are. I don't like how he's bringing I don't like the way he's doing things in America. And I hate to use the word again, but it is socialistic. There's nothing bad about helping people, but we have to enable them to be able to help themselves as well. I don't like overtaxation and overregulation. It doesn't help our businesses. It doesn't help the economy.
Americans generally believe in freedom and liberty, and the more government there is, the smaller the citizen. The less government, the larger the freedom and the greater the citizen. You know, I go out and help people constantly, but I don't think it's the government's place to steal my money from me to give it to somebody else. And that's what Obama believes in, redistribution of wealth.
Tea Party is really interesting because it's a conglomeration of people who have different varying views, but their basic uniting principle is the Constitution, going back to a limited government, the way the country was meant to be.
Well, I think we need to have more honest and frank conversations here in the United States of America. We have major issues. We need to make sure we educate our kids to participate in a global economy. And if we're only going to label terms superficially and not engage in deep conversation and really start to fix our problems, that's a bad omen for the future. So I'm hopeful that people will start to exercise good thinking, exercise goodwill, and try to solve problems seriously.
I think it sounds a little unlikely the Democrats will keep the House, but we will keep the Senate, and in California we'll keep the majority.
So what's your view about today's election? The great victory of Barbara Boxer and Jerry Brown.
It's a great victory for California. The voters in California have made it absolutely clear. The old Beatles song that says, money can't buy you love. Well, in California, it can't buy you an election either. And although it's bittersweet, with the Republicans taking the House and the Republican wildfire sweeping the nation, California was a firewall led by Barbara Boxer and Jerry Brown. And so we're excited that the two of them will be that in the case of Barbara Boxer, she'll be reelected, and Jerry Brown will be governor. I think California voters voted for experience tonight over rhetoric, voted for pragmatism over ideology. And
I think we always knew she was going to win. She's a great senator. She's represented the state for a very long time. We've been behind her, and we're very excited she won tonight. So this is a good time. This is a good night.
Well, with Barbara Boxer, I'm actually on the board of a PAC called P&G. We solely support progressive candidates, and we did an event for Boxer. We've been involved in her campaign since she's been running for office, and she's a fantastic woman who will fight for education. She will fight for equality in California, and she will continue to keep women's right to choose open.
Absolutely. This is an historic night for each and every one of us because we have now a governor in place who will truly help the people. And I am so pleased that Barbara Boxer was reelected to office because she truly represents someone who cares about not only the people but the children who are our future. And I am just absolutely delighted to have worked on her campaign.
Jerry Brown is going to give California back to the people who we want and deserve. We deserve a better state than what we have right now. Let's go for it.
In California, hope is alive and well because Jerry Brown is our next governor and Barbara Boxer is still our senator. Go California, yeah!
Well, I'm very happy for Barbara Boxer and California.
but I'm very sad about the Republicans taking over the House, obviously.
But you still control the Senate.
We still control the Senate. That's absolutely right.
But do you think that Obama will carry on his program as he asks for the change?
I think it depends what it is. I think we have a lot of work to do on some of the foreign issues. Pakistan is a good ally, but we also need to work together even better on finding terror groups inside Pakistan that are attacking in Afghanistan. And that's going to be a challenge that I want to help work on when I get back.
हर जगह हर पल आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है। तो नाज़रीन, आपने देखा आज की भरपूर प्रोग्राम। मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप मेरी राय से, मेरी आरा से मुत्तफिक होंगे कि सबसे पहले कर्जा अगर हम किसी दूसरे से मांगें, पहले हम अपने भाई से मांगेंगे, अपने दोस्त से मांगेंगे। वो अगर मना कर देते हैं, वो हमें मायूस करते हैं, फिर हम बाहर निकलेंगे, फिर हम रोड पे आएंगे। तो हम समझते हैं कि हमारी इतनी इस्तात है कि हम $1 डे दे सकते हैं। हम दे सकते हैं, आप भी दे सकते हैं, और आपने मुझसे वादा करना होगा आप देंगे। नाज़रीन, तो ये प्रोजेक्ट अगले हफ्ते से मैं शुरू कर रहा हूँ। इस प्रोग्राम से आप तमाम लोगों को ताउन चाहिए, सपोर्ट चाहिए, और उसका तरीक़ेकार मैं आपको बताऊँगा। नाज़रीन, इसके साथ ही आपका मेज़बान वक़ील अली ख़ान आपसे जाया चाहेगा। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़। पाकिस्तान।